800 moms are taking a trip to Springfield this morning.
They're part of a group, Moms Demand Action, urging state lawmakers to pass common sense gun legislation. Valerie Burgest is getting on that bus with 50 other moms in just a few minutes. Valerie, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for being with us. I know you have so much on your plate that you want to get done today, but what do you hope to accomplish down in Springfield today?
We hope to call attention to a few key pieces of legislation that Moms Demand Action is pushing for. One is civil liabilities, and the second one that's really most important to me and near and dear is the cold case bill, House Bill 1210.
And Valerie, speaking of that, you have a personal reason for being involved in this movement. Your son was killed by gun violence back in 2013. I am so sorry for your loss. Can you talk about the action that you're hoping to take now after that tragedy?
You're correct. My son, Craig Williams, was shot and killed in Chicago in the Bronxville area 3 days after Christmas in 2013. His case, almost 10 years later, is unsolved, which is why House Bill 1210 is near and dear and very much personal for me. So that's really one of the primary reasons why I'm going to Springfield today. The other reason is that, most importantly, we have to stop senseless gun violence, not only in Chicago, but in this country.
Valerie, protesting and pushing for change continues to bring up these painful moments for you and your family. And there are those on the other side who say, leave it status quo. Let's don't change anything. What do you say to those detractors who don't think we need improved gun legislation?
Then they've obviously never lost a loved one to gun violence. If they feel like the status quo is okay, then they're not living day to day without their loved ones. They're not living day to day without their sons, their daughters, their mothers, their fathers. They're not living with the pain that comes from losing a loved one to senseless gun violence. My son left behind 2 children that I have to try to explain to them why their daddy was shot, and I don't know because his case is not solved. And so it's not about the status quo. It's about, we should not have to live like this. We should not have to lose our loved ones to senseless gun violence.
And if people want to get involved, Valerie, but they can't go to Springfield with the 800 of you who are going, how can they help?
They can help in a number of ways. They can reach out to their legislatures and tell them to stand behind these bills, House Bill 218, House Bill 676, and most importantly, again, House Bill 1210. They can also text READY to 64433. If they're a survivor, they can text survivor to 64433.
Valerie Burgest with Moms Demand Action headed to the state capitol today. The lobby lawmakers, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure.